What's up? What's up, guys? We got a lot to talk about today. As people enter the chat here, it looks like David won't be present, which is unfortunate because he brings a lot to the table and everybody knows who he is, so that sucks. But I don't know if you heard, but some Star Wars Black Series and TVC figures have been canceled, and a lot of people's pre-orders were canceled. So we're going to go over that. Also, there's some other news. There were some other reveals and some other potential leaks for Black Series for the Andor series that we're going to go over too. And then also, I got some giveaways. What up, Mace Windu? I got some giveaways. I got a bunch of giveaways, although some of them are members only giveaways. So we'll go over that early too, so people know what's going on. But it's a beautiful day out here. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Wheels of Chaotic Doom? Action Figure Podcast, Frog Films. What's up, guys? Jonah. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about, and I got some cool stuff to give away. Rodolfo Ortiz. This is one of the things we're going to talk about today. Rex was not pushed back. Rex is canceled. Rex is canceled. What's up, Darth Educator? But we'll do what we usually do, and while people come in, what's up, Chris? The Iggy guy. But yeah, Rex is not pushed off to 2023, although that's what the email that from Big Bad Toy Store said. It's canceled. It's been discontinued. You will not be getting your Rex if you have a pre-order somewhere. Yes, yes. Big Bad Toy Store is usually the last on the block to get the message or to cancel your pre-orders. So it's gonna happen. They haven't done it yet, but it's gonna happen. I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store too. Don't hold your breath. They're not coming. Why did Hasbro do this? We'll go over that too. We're gonna go over some of those questions because if you look at the list of figures, some of them are obvious why they did it, and some aren't so obvious. But we'll go over that a little bit. Mr. Grudge, what up? Yeah. So yes, they're canceled. Rex is definitely canceled. Big Bad Toy Store still has theirs live, and I too got the email that said they're not coming until 2023, but they're not coming at all. So don't hold out for that. Also, don't go to eBay and pay $150 for one right now either, because that's what they're at. I think last time I checked, they were at like 130, and before this happened, they were at like 80. So I wouldn't go jumping into eBay right now and pay the that in crazy price for them. Just hang back for a second. But we're going to start off with doing something that we always do, and I want to hear where you guys are from. So where's everybody from? Some of you guys even remember. I can remember where you're from. So what state or country you're in, I want to see. So, right. So the Imperial Crosshair is still in stock at Walmart as far as I know. So you can buy that one. It's the Crosshair. It's the regular version of Crosshair, like the Bad Batch version when he's actually part of the gang. That's the one that is canceled. So I'll go over the list. It's a decent list. There's a bunch of them. There's some TVC and Black Series. It's, disappointing. It's a lot of people are going to be disappointed. But I'll read them off to you, and we can talk about them. The Ahsoka that was canceled is the Mandalore one, the Season 7 Clone Wars one. I can't say it's the most recent, but it's the most recent new one. It's not even that one. I can't even say that. Let me just refresh. No, it's the Clone Wars Mandalore one. It's the one that came out at the same times as the Clone Wars Mandalore Maul from Clone Wars Season 7. Oh, New Bedford. What up, New Bedford? Well, I think they're about to get at the same price around here because they were like at $60 anyway, and I haven't checked. But they're probably about that price right now. Yeah, this is what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people. Oh wow, hallelujah. Whoa! Wait a second. No. No. That's not it. No, it's the TVC Ahsoka Mandalore. It's the one. Let me see if I can find it. It's the one that came out at the same time as the Darth Maul one. Mandalore. Let's see if I can bring it up. Let's see. Let's see. It's this one. No. Shit. Anyway, it's never done it before. Never brought them up before. Let me see if I can figure this out for you. It's the one that here. Okay. It always looks so easy. Here we go. There. So that's the one. It was VC. No, it wasn't the Black Series one. This is what I'm saying. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. So plenty of Landos for everybody, but figures that people want, no, not so much. So, but what we're gonna do first is what we like to do is I want everybody to call out what they bought recently. We usually talk about the purchases of the week. So let me know what you got. I'll show you what I got. And then I want to show you what I'm giving away today. And some of the giveaways are members only today. So, and you don't need to be part of the live stream to get them, but members only giveaway. You can join for, they're as low as $1 for joining, but we'll go over that later. So what did you guys buy this week? I'll show you what I got. So these were back in stock at Walmart, and I bought 2, and they both came pretty beat to crap incinerator trooper in an unpadded mailer. See, look at that. Very nice. So I got 2 and they're both banged. So great. Great for me. And then I got these started shipping. I don't know if you guys saw. It's the 4-pack. It's the 4-pack that from Hasbro Pulse. No. I don't only collect Star Wars. I collect a bunch of stuff. We can I do NECA Turtles, NECA Horror. I do the G.I. Joe Classifieds. I do a lot of horror stuff. What else do we got? I got some of the McFarlane Batmans, generally just the Batmans though, or Batman villains. Wow, this guy bought a bunch of stuff. What else do I have? A bunch of I got some of the Masters of the Universe, not the Revelation stuff, and some of the Masters of the Universe Origins. Yeah, so a bunch. I do a lot of different stuff. Yeah, this came for me too. I got this too. This came, which seems to be pretty popular. I didn't think it was going to be as popular as it was, but people are buying multiple of them, I guess, because it comes with all the extra accessories and stuff, so you can set up the whole band. I think that's pretty cool, or most of the band actually. But yeah, too bad it's an exclusive. Oh, here we go. I don't have the link. So guess what? So I just found out that friggin', you remember the Star Wars Black Series Star Wars Black Series droids, the droids figures for Target? Well, I ordered all of them. I pre-ordered all of them. I just kind of realized recently that I never got the Boba Fett, which is like the only one of all of them I really wanted. So I looked at my orders from Target, and it said that it was supposed to come in October, like this coming October. And I was like, wow, that's weird. Okay. So then I checked it recently, and it had been canceled. So now I had to go to eBay and buy one, and I'm opening the box right now, which is pretty much bullshit because it's going for like $30 now. So yeah, oh, it looks like people bought a lot of stuff. I don't think I have every single Black Series figure. I don't have the Blue Line Jedi Luke. I know I don't have that one. I don't have. I got most of them though, and I don't have Dr. Aphra. We've talked about this a bunch of times. I don't have Dr. Aphra. I don't have 000, and I don't have BT. Oh, I don't have BT1, but I don't have those, which are both $200 or $100 figures right now, because I had no idea they'd be so popular. And another one that's super expensive right now. I don't know if you guys have seen. Friggin', have you seen how much Chopper is going for? Either version of Chopper. It's like 60, 70 bucks. The new one is like 75. Like, when did that happen? Jeez, look. You gotta appreciate the packaging, but Christ. All right, so there he is. Finally got one. He's $30 for that. You gotta be kidding me, right? And then something super cool. I don't have the first edition Mando. I don't even think. Well, I think I've seen it in person now, but I know I don't have it. I tried my best. The whole thing was a complete crapshoot trying to get them. They weren't very plentiful around here. But I eventually I eventually get to see it. But no, I've made like I've done a whole like rant on that single figure because it's ludicrous how much it goes for. But no, I don't have that one, unfortunately. I don't. There's one other first edition that I'm missing. But what? Oh, here, this came from Entertainment Earth. I'm kind of like I'm an Ed 209 junkie. I don't know if you guys are RoboCop fans, but Hiya Toys for exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con did a battle damaged Ed 209 and RoboCop set here. Like when they fought in Dick Jones's office. And yeah, it finally came, and I'm super psyched about it. But I'm probably one of like 17 people who are super excited for it. But yeah, so that's what I got. It looks like some people have like crazy. I haven't been buying as much stuff recently. I've been trying. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, think about so. When I was a kid, I had. Yup. Poor Mr. Kinney. Mr. Kinney. Me too. Yes, I got the re-release on pre-order as well. So when I was a kid, this was my movie. This was when I'm talking like as soon as you're old enough to, work the VCR yourself. So I'm probably like 5 to 10, in between 5 to 10. I was young and even young summer because I could get my mom to do it. So probably like, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. I would watch Ghostbusters, RoboCop, Rocky 1 to Rocky 3, Aliens from 1980. I loved that one. Aliens. Oh, the sex bots are early today. And we had this video of on repeat or right after each other, like my dad like recorded off the TV because VCRs were kind of like a new thing and he was pretty excited about it. Like it was a free weekend for like a movie channel or something, and it was all the original horrors like Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Invisible Man, Dracula, and I'd watch all those back to back to back, and Top Gun, and those were the movies I would watch, and I would watch them. I've seen all those movies hundreds of times. Right? It's kind of early for some sex bots. I don't know, unless you've been up all night blowing lines, then maybe it's not that's not so late. So anyway, that's what I got. It looks like you guys got a bunch of stuff too. I've been not buying as much stuff. I've been trying to like so this is interesting. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this is interesting. So basically for Captain Rex, and I was going to talk about this anyway. So Captain Rex ended up at Five Belows, and it ended up at Ross for $2.99. I'm sorry, was it Ross? Yeah, I think it was Ross. So, and the reason it was there, because it wasn't because it was an unpopular figure, it was because it was a very popular figure, but he was one in the wave that he was released in. He was released during the time of the sequel, not just the Disney movie figures, which obviously Hasbro flooded the market with, and he was one of 3 new figures in his wave. All the others were repacks, and the other 2 new figures in his wave were Island Journey Ray and DJ, both of which are peg warmers on their own right, and both of which got repacked later, a few waves later, and Captain Rex was never repacked. So they basically threw him in a repack wave, and when retailers got those waves, when this happened to other figures like Baze Malbus and Shrewd Imwe, all the other figures that were in his wave were already on the shelf. So retailers didn't even put so a lot of retailers didn't even open his wave boxes and put them out because those figures were already on the shelf. So his figure, along with the rest of the figures in his wave, the entire cases got bought out by discount stores, and that's why it ended up that's why you could find it at Ross and Five Below. So it was a complete goof by Hasbro. But because of that, a lot of people weren't able to find Rex on the shelves when it was released and didn't find it until it was at Five Below. And even if a lot of people never even found it at all. So they did the re-release of it, and this might be the second one, if I remember correctly. It might be the second one. And the pre-orders have been open for 2 years at least. Well, they weren't open the entire time because he sold out because there was a huge demand for it. But because of that, he's most of the pre-orders sold out everywhere. They reopened again when I think there was more ordered, but the release date for him just kept being pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I said it in a couple videos. I'm like, this is never coming out. The soon to be canceled Captain Rex. Well, this will never come out. And unfortunately, I was correct, even though I had my own pre-orders open at Big Bad Toy Store. And now they've just flat out canceled them, which is unfortunate for a lot of people, including the businesses, including which are mostly, small businesses that are taking these pre-orders. So people are screwed, businesses are screwed, and people are also just upset about it. So unfortunately, that's the case. And his price is drastically increasing on the secondary market right now. So I don't recommend rushing out there and saying I have to buy one now. I think they'll re-release it. I think they'll re-release it in a different way. Somebody asked, let me see. So, do you think the cancels are because of plastic-free patch? Most of them, no, but I think that might be part of the decision for some of them. That might be part of the decision for some of them, and I will talk about that when we start talking more about them, because I think that probably went into the decisions for Hunter. Well, I might as well read off the list. But before we do that, I wanted to show what we have for giveaways today, because I got some stuff for giveaways. Let's see. Hold on. So we got multiple giveaways today. For I might have left one downstairs. No, I didn't. I have it. Okay. So 3, 4. All right. So 4 of them are members only giveaways. I'll show you what they are. The giveaways, we got the Kenobi Vader. We have Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan. Good old Wandering Jedi. We have the TVC Kenobi Vader. And I have a minty fresh Big Bad Toy Store exclusive ARC Trooper from Battlefront 2. I got it. It came in. I got this collector's grade box. I bought the collector's grade one. So those are for members only. I'm going to do it at the end at 4 or something like that. You got to be a member to enter. Memberships start at 99 cents. So if you want to enter up, you can join. And then I have this one. Come here. And then we got Obi-Wan Wandering Jedi for TVC. That is a giveaway for everyone. So we'll do those at the end of the day. Let me see. So we'll do this at the end of the day. But like I said, for the first 4, you have to be a member to be entered into the giveaway. And we don't have that many members, so you probably have a pretty good shot at winning. So I also wanted to mention that I had to move some of the collection in here. Look, we got some bunch of stuff just in Tupperwares and that I got to do something with. This is actually, there's some kind of cool stuff over here. Remember this thing? We got this guy. Remember the Walker thing from Rogue One? That was like $400 on the shelf, and then they immediately discounted to like $110. Like, that was on the shelf for like a week at Target until they put it on clearance and discontinued it and dropped it $250. Dropped the price from $250. But let me just move this stuff because I wrote some stuff down about, what happened. So, all right. So yeah, so we should probably go over the list of stuff that was canceled. I don't know if everyone's heard it or seen it or heard other people talking about it. It's actually a pretty long list of stuff. So for Black Series, it was the Mr. Grudge. Thank you for joining up, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Darth Educator. So I haven't done a toy hunt. I haven't done a toy hunt in so long. Just because there's just actually it's been a little bit better recently, but for a long time there wasn't like a lot of like I'd go to the store and I'd just see the same stuff over and over and over. I'm like, this isn't even worth recording. The only other thing that I like kind of considered about it is I guess not many people watched them. So I thought they were kind of fun. All right, so we should go over the list. Let's see. So as everybody knows, the Captain Rex is not coming. It's Hunter. It's Crosshair, the regular version of Crosshair, not the Imperial version. The regular version of Crosshair. It's Cad Bane, which seems crazy, and it's Saj Ventress, and the Imperial Stormtrooper. It's the Mandalorian version. No. It's is it the Mandalorian one? It's the Imperial Stormtrooper. I gotta double check. And that's just for Black Series. Oh, and another one that that kind of just came out that they weren't making anymore is the Beskar Mando. Beskar Mando for Black Series, by the way. So for TVC, it was the Battle Droid, the Armorer, Emperor's Royal Guard, Beskar Mando, Ahsoka from Mandalore, the Clone Wars one that we spoke about earlier, Captain Rex for TVC, ARC Trooper Echo for TVC, and Boba Fett. Now, I heard that it was Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, and I've also seen people say it was the Empire Strikes Back of Boba Fett, so I'm not entirely sure which one it is of the two. It might even be both. But I didn't have time to really look that up before we had to start today. So I've seen both. I've seen people say it was both of them. So, or either one person said one thing, one said the other. So I'm not sure which one it is, but it might be both. And I dropped my notes. There we go. So, and some other stuff happened this week too that we should probably talk about. I don't know if you guys saw, but there were some other Black Series leaks on top of they also remember if you were here last live stream, then you saw that we were talking about how there's going to be a 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Akbar release. It was going to be like an exclusive. So that actually, they showed pictures of what it is. It's not just a 40th anniversary release. It's a Kenner Deco one. So we can talk about that too. And I wanted to get your guys' opinions on that because it kind of really wasn't what we were expecting. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about the other figures and why they were potentially why they were potentially canceled. No, Hasbro hasn't really said anything about what. Hello, Rolando. So they haven't really said. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. Everything is. Things have happened pretty. Like they usually don't discontinue something until a while after it's released. They usually have like a release, and then there's like you have they'll re-release it to like online toy retailers so you can pre-order it if you missed it and get a release, and sometimes there's even a second release after that where you can get it at online toy retailers. You can pre-order it. So some of these figures are pretty recent. Like the Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, or Hunter and Crosshair and Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. They're relatively new, but they canceled them anyway. And not only does that, it shows how much they just don't understand what we do. It's just another example. It's more evidence about how out of touch the Star Wars team is. How they don't know what we want. They don't know what we are, what Star Wars, what the collecting community actually is asking for or want, and they're discontinuing these figures. A lot of them were new figures, like all new figures, and they're discontinuing these figures that had a demand for them, particularly Hunter and Asajj Ventress and stuff, and they're pushing them to the side, which I think one of the major reasons that they're doing this is just they're so backed up that they have to get these repaints started, or not even started, just I think they've already started. They're taking up a lot of the factory's time. Now these figures that I'm talking about are like the new Halloween figures that are coming, the new credit collection wave. They got to bang these things out. For example, if the credit collection Death Trooper, our Dark Trooper, that's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive for $39. If you bought that, then maybe you'd be excited about this because it's coming soon. It's been shipped. It's been shipping notifications are coming. That is coming to the U.S. So they had to make room for those type of figures, and they put these good figures on the back burner, or just completely cancel them outright. Unfortunately, to make space for producing these other figures that, but we've talked about these figures in here many, many times. And, the consensus is, I think most of us are really tired. We're tired of the repacks. We're tired of the repaints. There is no reason to have a third wave of credit collection figures. Not only that, the Halloween figures, I don't know how you feel about that. There's also been Yakface kind of figured out that there's like a third Halloween figure. So, I'm all for like trying to change stuff and get creative, but when it's going to be at the expense of like really good figures that collectors want and need, or a lot of collectors needed, like some of these were canceled before like the first wave of them came. People have been waiting like years for like a year for Ventress or Bane, and they had their pre-orders canceled before they even got them. So in Hasbro's mind, they definitely feel as though, repacks and repaints are much, much greater than getting these good figures out that people want. So what do I think the prices for Hunter and Crosshair will rise? They're rising right now. How much? I don't know. I can tell you that since this news came out, the Captain Rex has gone up like $50-$60. So probably significantly. We will see. Probably significantly. If I were you, I wouldn't pay them unless you're like desperate to get it. I think that's another reason why these were probably can't. Like, I know when I said that the packaging was a factor in some of the decisions potentially. For Hunter or Crosshair specifically, that might have been one of the factors, because the primary factor would be that if we cancel these, then you'll buy the season 2 Bad Batch figures that we're going to release coming up soon. So you'll buy the season 2 Crosshair and you'll buy the season 2 Hunter, and then later down the line, we can release Hunter a Crosshair in the archive line, and the people who missed it will buy that too. So we'll get 2 purchases out of you instead of 1. So, and because they do the new packaging, I think that was part of it too. But I think that's probably what they were thinking when it came to those, which is unfortunate. And you're right. So another one is this carbonized line that they desperately want to work, which has been going downhill because those Target ones are going on clearance and they're peg warming. So I don't know what they're expecting. So unfortunately, they're trying to force feed us these repaints, and there's nothing we can really do about it besides not buy them. Yeah, so I waited a bit more than a year, but yeah, they said they canceled the pre-order for this for the Captain Rex for credit collection, and making sure the credit collection, and probably making sure the Halloween figures and or the holiday figures for the upcoming Christmas are out on time this time. Probably that. I would assume that those thoughts went into this decision, because those are cheaper to make, I would assume, since it's all, and they are, to maximize your profits on them, they need to be released at a specific time. So look at this guy. This person, who are you? IBGMT, you are such a positive person. Now, it could mean that. Now, this could mean the cancellation indicated a new release of Rex. That is completely possible. What they might be doing is just, they might have scrapped it and thought like, all right, so how can we, and they might, how can we, how can we make this a better release? I think that maybe the fact that the Bad Batch, the Bad Batch Rex at Walmart, the Walmart exclusive, is selling for $30. They might be thinking, hey, we can get $30 for Rex, and what are we doing selling them for $22.99 or whatever the hell the pre-orders we're going for? Let's scrap those, and we can sell. We'll put an extra stick in there, and we'll make it a deluxe, and we'll sell it for $30. So yeah, that could be happening. I wouldn't put that past them. I know I put a really negative twist on your positive thinking there, but that's just where my brain goes. I'm from the Northeast. So yeah. Oh, yeah. So the Halloween figures. Yeah. So the Halloween figures are coming. There's Halloween figures. I don't know if you saw them there. There's a Wookiee that's got like wolf ears and he's like grayish. And there's a clone trooper who is got skeleton. He's a black clone trooper and he's got a what looks like glow in the dark painted skeleton on him. So yes, and there's a third one apparently. So maybe that Yakface said might be coming. So yeah, so there's Halloween figures. There's going to be holiday figures again. I would heavily assume that that's going to happen again. Reggie Moore, what's up? So the Stormtrooper, I wanted to talk about that one too. So, the Stormtrooper, right? So, the Stormtrooper, I'm not surprised that was canceled because it, just because it's such an army builder and you can put it in any packaging that you want. They probably just wanted to. Now, this might. Now there's been rumors because Hasbro started them of the army builder line for Star Wars because they started one for Marvel Legends, which are the army builder figures that are cheaper. They're like $14.99. They're always in stock at Hasbro Pulse. So which they said they're going to start doing one for Star Wars, and the Imperial Stormtrooper would definitely be one of those figures. So hopefully the cancellation for that is just, they're going to make more soon. They don't need to, they can cancel that one because of the packaging, because they're just going to have them be an army builder anyway. And the army builder ones from Marvel Legends already come in windowless packaging. So I think that might be their thoughts on that. They're just going to re-release it in a windowless box for army building line, or just a new, but whatever, for the next line, because it's such, it's not going to change from release to release. So hopefully that's what they're doing. Yeah, so hopefully the Star Killer comes out too, and that's a great point. So yeah, so I'm glad that I have them too. I don't have to worry about most of these because I'm generally on top of it. I just feel bad for not only the collectors but the other small businesses, like Big Nerdy, for example, or other small businesses that depend on pre-orders for their business to succeed. They need the pre-orders, and canceling what could be 1,000 orders from all of these um, could cripple your business and put them out of business. It just shows how much they just didn't think about that. Like they don't care. That it's not something that would cross their minds that, hey, we might be crippling the small business guy who's depending on these orders to stay afloat. And in Big Nerdy's situation, he had a flood that destroyed a lot of his stuff, and he's just trying to get out of that black hole of the flood. And now this happens, which cancels a bunch of his pre-orders. So I feel bad for him. All right, so as far as the repaint go, I'm okay with the credit collection. I've thought about buying them. The credit collection, again, like I said, the credit collection was all right wave 1. Like, I thought it was all right. But we don't need wave 3 of it. We don't need a third Mando painted in the credits. We don't need another one. We don't need more. It's crazy. No, they've shown very much they don't care about the smaller fish. They don't care about that. They care about getting your money. They care about how can we produce more figures cheaply that people will buy and pay $27.99 for. That's what they care about. And doing that, unfortunately, you can do that through the cheapest way to do a figure is to repaint a figure that you already have a mold for. So, i.e. credit collection, carbonized figures, archive figures, and I'm just going to throw the mission fleet in there because I can't believe they still waste money doing that. So small businesses, they absolutely they depend on the pre-orders. I've cut way back on pre-orders myself. But when you're small, like a lot of people who sell Black Series or TVC figures in their spare time, it's kind of like a hobby that makes a little bit of money. They're not like this, like Big Nerdy doesn't depend on this to pay his bills. A lot of other smaller ones, they don't depend on that to pay their bills, or they're trying to get to the point where they can, but they don't. Because the markup on these figures, if you're selling them, is nothing. You make nothing per figure, even if you're buying them at wholesale. So a lot of times people take that pre-order money and they buy more figures with it. And when you have to return that stuff, I mean, it could be a lot of money and put you out of business. It's happened before. What was that place? We've talked about it before. Megapolis, Mega something. That place that I forget, but yeah, they screwed me on a couple pre-orders. I know other people have been screwed. What upcoming release am I most excited about? Wow, I'm such on a disappointing place right here. It's hard to think about something positively. Well, Star Killer for one, that should be cool, right? Star Killer. What else? Oh, I want to see Wicket. I want to see the TVC speeder bike with the Scout Trooper. That should be cool. I want to see that. Let me think. What else has been announced that I'm not sure. Yeah, I wish I could think of better stuff to be more excited about. There's been so much stuff that I've pre-ordered that I don't remember. But I definitely remember that stuff. I thought that was cool. So I don't know. I wanted to see what some of your guys' thoughts were with these cancellations. It's just kind of unfortunate. I mean, particularly, I don't... Season 1 MIGs? That's an interesting one. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. I forgot about this. Yeah. Season 1 MIGs. So... Oh, that's right. So, so for some of the TVC stuff, and the Beskar Mando, which is from TVC and from Black Series, apparently, Clone Wars Mall. That's a great one. I should have thought of that one. The new Luke. I want to see what they do with that. So I'm kind of thinking that they canceled that one for the windowless boxes, but also because season 3 is coming up, they might have some new thing they want to do for season 3. So I'm not 100% sure on that, but it seemed like that was the reason for the cancellation. Even though, but I think it's, but in my opinion, the Beskar one should always be available. It's like the main one for the Mando, one of your the best IPs that you've put together. Disney has. I figured that'd be available at all times. Like the original Mando guy, the suit, which is the dark one. How many episodes was that guy in? And that one still killed. Everybody wanted that one. So I don't know. I think Beskar Mando should always be available. Same thing for the Armorer. I don't know. Maybe there's a new something going to come out. By the way, I just wanted to mention, now we're talking about the Armorer. I was just looking at the Armorer exclusive, which used to go for big money. I was just looking at it, and I think it only goes for like $45 right now, which is a steal compared to what it went for originally. But I also thought that the cancellation of Cad Bane was weird, because Cad Bane, you put him in 2 of your new shows. You put him in 2 of your new shows, and then you're just going to cancel him, and he's a very popular. I thought that was not only was he a great figure, I thought he's just a badass. What's up, Jedi Hunter? So, yeah, dude, it was $45. So, I just thought that was a weird one to cancel, because it looks like you were promoting him in such a way as you wanted to do more with him, because he was in the Bad Batch and he was in the Book of Boba Fett. And I don't know about you guys, but I think I wanted to see more Cad Bane. Yeah, so there's a new one. Yeah, so there's a different one that's coming. It's a different. Yeah, he's different for Amazon. That definitely. Yeah, it's an exclusive. But I think the other one was. Yeah, so the definitely, and that might be one of the reasons that they canceled him. Is just because they're gonna give him. There's probably going to be a Book of Boba Fett one, and maybe we'll do a Bad Batch one too. I think but again, it's just more, more stuff. Hopefully they're all new. I don't know. I just thought that was an interesting one to cancel, because I thought it was a great figure. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, me too. Yeah, mine came. It looks great, right? Yeah. It does look great. So I got mine too. I already showed it earlier. And you know what else came is the Death Trooper 4-pack for TVC. That came from Hasbro as well. But yeah, this guy looks great, right? He looks like The accessories look great too. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm glad it looks great. I'm glad they spent time on that too, because they could have just slacked off and just released whatever with that, because he's not like a very like a main character type of thing. So I'm very excited that they actually tried. Yeah, Shop Disney has at least they were in stock last time I looked. So yeah, so the small guy, they canceled the Clone Wars Cad Bane. So the Clone Wars, that was the mainline one. It was the one that came out recently. Clone Wars Cad Bane, which was a great figure. And I also put down that I figured that a lot of these cancellations were is a major reason for it is how crappy that Hasbro's distribution is overall. Because I know the Out of the Basement guys are gonna get on me because I said they're always late, but they're not always late. They're actually sometimes they're super early. There's just no rhyme or reason to it. Sometimes they'll be early, sometimes they'll be late. Like a lot of figures that already got released were supposed to be released next year. So I think that how because their distribution is all over the place, I think they had to cancel some stuff that they had planned just to get some of the new stuff out. So unfortunately, I think they're unorganized. Being unorganized is the way they are with their distribution really affected which figures were going to get canceled and which figures weren't going to get canceled. So I don't know. It's unfortunate. Yeah. So if you want to try to get the damaged boxes, if you don't mind that they open, but like I said, for any of these figures, I wouldn't rush to eBay and spend the money. I think it's a waste of money. I think you'll get another release down the road. I think you should just. I know your first instinct is thinking that you're gonna miss out. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. I'm totally missing out. I don't have the figure. Other people have the figure. It's canceled. I'll never get it again. I think that just be patient. I think you'll get it. I think that they'll release them again in some way. Like they're not going to be exactly the same. You'll eventually get like an archive release for some of these because these are popular figures. Like I would be very surprised if Captain Rex did not get like an archive release. So I would just, wait it out a little bit. Don't make any impulse buys on eBay for $150 or whatever the hell they're going for. So yeah, so you know what? That's a good point. So yeah. Andor's coming up. They probably want the figures to coincide. They probably had to make some cancellations to get those figures out. So Andor, we also the exclusive. We don't know. I don't know how great the show is going to be, but we talked about it before. And when I started talking about some of the stuff in the show, people were like, "Can we talk about action figures, please?" So no problem. We'll talk about action figures. So the figure that the exclusive, though, in my opinion, it might be cool. It's super over expensive. It's overpriced. Why is he so shiny? And I think it's early to have an exclusive for so much money for a show that nobody's seen yet. Maybe they know it's going to be good. I don't know. Yeah, so that's one of the things. So if they are canceling the figures for repaints and repacks, like we said, getting the credit collection out and the Halloween figures and whatever, we know how much they love to re-release stuff and repaint stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised to get these figures are going to be released again. So don't jump and think, oh no, I'm missing out. I have to pay this extraordinary amount of money because they'll re-release them and the price will go down and you don't need to spend all this money. It's unfortunate too, though, but this is one of the things that they probably didn't anticipate. Or if they did, they were just like, screw it. I don't care. We're gonna can't yeah. Michael Cherry, what's up? So yeah, the outfit is not very exciting. But it also made me think that there might be some Marvel Legends cancellations coming as well. You know? I mean, they've made enough cancellations of the Black Series and the TVC. I think that there might be some Marvel Legend ones coming too. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not good. I know a lot of people are missing out and they feel bad about it. So, and including myself, I had some Captain Rex's pre-ordered. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it would be a dick move to to cancel a bunch of Black Series stuff and TVC stuff, and then not cancel stuff from any other lines, and just be like, "Oh yeah, just Star Wars," which shows how much they care about the Star Wars line, which is unfortunate. You know. So I don't know. I also wanted to say there's a couple other things I did want to talk about. Yeah, that's a fair trade. Sure, that's a fair trade. Hunter goes for a little bit more money, but I think it's a fair trade. Yeah, especially if you're helping out the other guy. I mean, we are an action figure community, I feel, and if one guy has one and has an extra of the other, and one guy has the other one, but they really want to swap, I think that's a great trade. So yeah, so there was. Did anybody else have any of the other figures pre-ordered? I thought another weird one was. Yeah, I think it's something similar to that. Like I mentioned, like these holiday figures need to be bought at a certain time. So you got to concentrate on those where these other figures can be bought at any time. So they probably learned their lesson when they couldn't get the holiday figures out last year on time, and they probably took a big hit for that, and they're like, well, these figures can only sell during these months. So we need to make sure that they're out during these months. And these other figures, since they can come out at any time, they kind of got pushed to discontinuation so they can continue to get these Halloween and probably the next holiday figures out, which is insane if you think about it, because so you're telling me you want to cancel like main characters, Disney's main characters too, most of them. A lot of them, I wouldn't say most, a lot of them, Disney's main characters. You want to cancel these main real characters, real Star Wars characters, for this gimmicky crap that you put together from like mishmash parts. It's insane. I think that's a horrible decision. Horrible. So anyway, I know there's probably some new people in here. I wanted to mention that I'm doing a giveaway today. It's members only. It's for a bunch of new stuff. We have Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan. We have Wandering Jedi Obi-Wan. We have the new Vader Obi-Wan. We got the TVC Vader for Obi-Wan. And I have a very brand spanking new, in the plastic still, Big Bad Toy Store collector's grade ARC Trooper. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. And those are just for member giveaways today. We're going to do it a little bit later. You don't need to be present in the live stream to be entered. But you do need to be a member, and they start at 99 cents, memberships do. So if you want to be in the giveaway, and we don't have many members, so your chances are pretty good with 4 different ones. You have to be a member, and then I will also give away this for non-members. It is the Wandering Jedi TVC Obi-Wan. So let me just move these so I don't break them with my chair. All right. So, I wanted to talk about the Echo. So ARC Trooper Echo was canceled. The re-release of that, which I think was pretty crazy. No, what is happening? What a weird decision. Yes, interesting. Oh, this is good news. Yeah, Pop Dude, thank you for joining. I will enter you into the giveaway. Look at this. This is what we need. Phase 1 Clone Trooper in stock, Big Bad Toy Store. That's great news. Yeah, they need to make a 5s for Black Series. That's true. So the Echo, which that seems so crazy. Another one of the major reasons that seems so crazy is that the 5s, the TVC 5s is like $60 if you want to buy the individual one. It's like $60 to buy a new one of those, maybe 55. So Echo is probably going to get on his way up there, and to cancel him is just showing that you just don't care, or you don't know. Maybe they need to make room for Jesse. I have no idea, because it's, the same mold. So I don't know. It just seems that's a really stupid one to do. It's very, when you start limiting ARC troopers and clone troopers, like, those sell forever. People always buy those. They always want them. They're usually the most popular ones. They're usually the most expensive on the secondary market. It's very canceling those is just weird. But I will say, yeah, Jesse, yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes, I never found it, but I did buy it online. So Clone Commander Obi-Wan is like $100 right now. So it's pretty expensive, but yeah, that needs a new release. So it seems like they try, for when it comes to archives, they try not to release exclusives as much, which is unfortunate. It just seems like a pattern that's forming, and when it's an exclusive, they try to re-release it in its old packaging instead of doing it as an archive. So maybe that they'll do it that way, but they have to re-release that somehow. It's way too expensive. Yeah, Ventress 2. That's an interest. Now Ventress is awesome, and I think the figure is awesome, and hopefully they do another Ventress, like in her dark, like her black outfit, because I really wanted that one. But I think that I don't know why they canceled that one, unless she's coming in new packaging or they have a new one coming. Other than the reasons we've already spoken about. It's very impossible. Yeah, no. It's canceled. It's done. Their Big Bad Toy Store is always the last to the party when it comes to this type of stuff. So it's been discontinued. They're not going to get theirs. Afra needs an archive release. That is 100%. Yes, they need that. Afra and Trip Zip need. I don't have either one of them. I've told the story a few times. Those were the first figures ever that I bought that I did not buy because I did not want them. I bought all the Star Wars, the sequel trilogy stuff. I bought all those figures, and I blame it on the sequel trilogy and Disney, because I got so exhausted of buying figures I didn't want just to complete the thing, just to be complete, that I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And Afra and 000 were the two ones where I'm like, I don't really want this figure, and I didn't buy. And look what happened. They're like $100. And you know what another one was wow, I mentioned earlier, was Chopper, which is like $70 now. That was the only one from the Rebels crew that I didn't buy. It's like $70. But I did get BT1 eventually. But I didn't get it when it was released. So yeah, I don't know, which taught me don't skip figures, but I don't know. It's unfortunate. But Taunton Flea Market, nice. Wow, Taunton Flea Market, huh? Billy D has to own something. Hasbro. That dude has too much pull. We got way too many Landos coming. Way too many Landos. So, what was the the Royal Guard? So the other ones, like the Royal Guard. No, I don't have any. No, because I'm a completionist and I have a problem. We've been over this. It's an issue for me. That a lot of collectors are like that, and I've warned that in the new collector video, that this is extremely addicting hobby. It's not for the it's not for those that are easily addicted. And you're like, I need to get. And you see the new release, and you're like, I have to get that. I need that. So yeah, the Royal Guard was discontinued, which ironically, the old one, the one from 2010-ish, when it was released, no, it had to be later than that. So 2012 maybe, the old TVC one, that was up around $80-$90 before they re-released this one. But that's a little bit older, so so I'd buy this one in a second. The Lando, the Hans closed Lando, I'd buy that. That's the one we're missing. I'd buy that in a second. So, and so another one I wanted to talk about was the TVC Captain Rex. So I'm glad they canceled that piece of crap. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Now, what Hasbro did with that one, you guys probably know. What Hasbro did with that one is they took the mediocre at the time. So it's just a repack of the Black Series 3.75-inch one at the time when it was released in Black Series 3.75. What, 2015? At that point, it was a mediocre figure. It was mediocre then. And then they're gonna release a TVC Captain Rex figure, and they just repacked that figure instead of doing a new mold. He doesn't have a removable helmet. Captain Rex, not removable. So I'm glad that they canceled that one, because that one's a piece of crap. That is a piece of crap. I hope they release a new one. They should have just canned it at the beginning. They owe Rex more than that. Hopefully another one will come. Did it have a plastic comma? I don't think it did. No, I think it didn't. Let me double check. Oh, God. So yeah, so I'm glad that they canceled that one. I hope that they do something else with him. I hope he gets a new release with an all new mold or something. I don't know. It was such a disservice to Captain Rex. Oh, it does. You're right. Yes. Yeah, it has a plastic one. Yes. Oh, nice. Good. The regular Dengar. Yes, I do. Yes, I have the newer Rex from the Bad Batch 4-pack. I haven't opened the Bad Batch 4-pack though. Yes, yes. The Rebels chopper goes for like $70. The regular Redline chopper, which is the first release of him, he goes for like 55. I don't know when it happened, but it happened. I'm shocked, just as shocked as you are. But yeah, that's the case. Very crazy. So I wanted to. There's a few other things that happened here that happened Star Wars wise. So is burning through Rex's initial release. Well, he wasn't released in 2014. No, they were gonna make new ones. Oh, oh, interesting. I don't know how much Zeb goes for, but I don't think it's very. It's not much more. I mean, he was hitting clearance, so I don't think it was much more than retail. I'll look it up though. Let me see. None of the other one oh, you know what? The only other one that I noticed was going for, significantly more dough than retail was Sabine Wren, which is a cool figure, by the way. So it wasn't none of the other ones looked like they were going for much. I wish I could spell. It would be easier. Oh, so anyway, oh wow. Yeah, just retail price. $30. Oh, that's cool. Fifth brother. Yeah, but the shipping's high. The shipping makes it almost like $30. So I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a picture of the upcoming 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Boba Fett that surfaced that Yakface posted. And if I could find it, then I'd love to show it to you. Here it is. So I just wanted to get everybody's opinion of that. I thought it might be. Oops. So it's going to be an exclusive. It's going to be exclusive. It looks like it comes with all the accessories, but which also means that it's going to be pretty expensive. I just wanted to get what you guys thought. Now, first glance, the first thing that I think when I see this is those god-awful cartoon pants. I wish they would do something about that. Like, those are so bad. Yes, those are so bad, right? Those pants are awful. If you don't know, the pants on Boba Fett are photoshopped. And they look so fake. It's the only thing I can look at when I see the card now. I don't know where it's an exclusive to. I don't think they know yet. But just that's what it's going to be. So yeah, I'll definitely buy it. But you know what? How much do you think this thing is going to be? It's probably going to be like $38.99, like the Dark Trooper. So we'll see how much it is. But I'm not sure. I don't know. What do you guys I want to hear what you guys think about it. So let me know your thoughts. It's not the great. Yeah, it's not everything I hoped for. Let's just say. But there was some other news. Oh, I wanted to talk about. Wait a second here. So I also wanted to talk about this for a second too. Now I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah, this is the problem with it being exclusive. Is nobody's going to get a mint one because they don't know how to ship it. You know, it's not so much. I don't know if I can say like so packaging or whatever. Now, I always thought that the carded figures for Black Series were pretty cool, and I like the cards. So they matter to me in that sense. Maybe not so much the some of the other packagings, but I really like this type of card. But for the Boba Fett one, that card specifically, is just so horrible. The pants is all I can see. All I can see are the fake pants. And I wish that they did something else about that. They did something. I can't even take it. But I also wanted to talk about this. So this is going to be a convention exclusive, and it's Kenner Deco 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Akbar. And I wanted to see what your guys' thoughts of it. Now, when I first heard that a 40th anniversary Akbar was coming and it was a convention exclusive, I was like, why? My first thought was, that doesn't great, it doesn't do anything really for me. And now that I know that it's Kenner Deco, I feel exactly the same way. So I just wanted to see what you guys thought about it. So right, so the card doesn't do anything for me. That's a good point there. So this card doesn't really do much for me either. We'll have to see how much it is because judging on these exclusives of how much they're going to be, like the spray painted black Boba Fett was $33.99, and the Dark Trooper is $38.99. Yeah, and another point about it is just like the Akbar. I don't know if anyone was like, "Let me get a Kenner Deco figure." You're like, it's a good one. I want an Akbar one because it has no color. There's nothing to it. Like what? Like who is like, you know what I need? Kenner Deco Akbar. Not me. Like Boba Fett is one thing. Maybe even the Obi-Wan because it was unique, but Admiral Akbar, that's not what I would. That's not something I mean, how much is it really different? I think that's ridiculous. But and another thing, if this is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, I would be pretty, and it's going to be $33.99 or something crazy. Might even be more than that. I'm going to be pissed. I don't know about you guys, but I feel it's underwhelming reveal for sure. I don't. Yeah, it might be a slap in the face for Akbar. I mean, you could pick. There's a lot of Return of the Jedi figures you can pick, and there's a whole bunch more if you want to do Kenner Deco that you could choose. Akbar is nothing. Akbar doesn't do anything. Yes, the ketamine addicted monkey. Who's got the? I can't post them in here. Who's got the emoji? So I don't know. It just seems like a weird choice. And like I was saying about the price, if this is another $33.99, $34.99, $38.99 figure over at Hasbro Pulse, I'm gonna be pissed because there's no middleman. There's no middle. If you're manufacturing the product and putting it on your own site and selling it directly to the customers, there's no middleman. There's no reason for it to be that expensive. You're taking home all of the profit, Hasbro. It's basically you want to talk about a slap in the face. That is a slap in the face to the collectors. That's pretty much, I don't care how much this is costing for you. We want to make an extra $5 on it. And we're taking it directly from your pocket. Because we don't have to distribute it to sell it wholesale to all these other stores. We're going to sell it directly to you, and we're going to take the extra money from your pocket. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you. So I think that's such a despicable and disgusting move, and they did it with the Boba Fett for War of the Worlds. War of the Bounty Hunters, and they did it with the Dark Trooper exclusive from Hasbro Pulse, which had no business being the Dark Trooper credit collection being $38.99, when the regular Dark Trooper is between $31.99 and $33.99. You tell me this paint job cost you $5 to $7 extra? Come on. So anyway, I hope to Christ that it's not going to be another one of these super expensive ones. But if you cared about the people, if you cared about the collectors, you would pass those savings on to us. You would be like, all right, well, we don't need this. We don't need to have this be $38.99, $34.99, because we're not having to sell it wholesale to all these different distributors. We're just selling it direct to the customer, so it can be $27.99, $24.99. So we'll see what happens, but I'm not holding my breath that it's going to be under $30, and it's probably going to be more like 35. Hell, that might be true for this one. It's not true for Captain Rex, though. That might be true. No, I don't. I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm just speculating, but I mean, we'll see. So those were the things that I thought of immediately when I saw this. They had more pictures of it too. Here it is. So yeah, this isn't how exciting is this? Isn't this exciting, guys? And he comes with a stick. Great. So I don't know. I don't know why they thought this would be a great idea. See, these are the other Kenner ones. The Boba Fett is definitely the best one, and then I kind of like the Zuckuss and the Forlom with the backwards cards, because that's the type of stuff I like. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is just unexciting. I mean, I spoke about it in the last. Was it the top 10? Yeah, it was the new collectors. I spoke about how awesome some of the San Diego Comic-Con and convention exclusives we used to get, because I was talking about the Thrawn set, which is awesome, which is a awesome exclusive. Came with a ton of accessories. The box doubled at its trophy room. It was awesome. Now our exclusives are spray painted Boba Fett black and Admiral Akbar in Kenner Deco. Like, we don't get crap for exclusives anymore. The exclusives are so low budget and overpriced, where we used to get some awesome stuff. So it's obvious that they don't care as much as they used to, and they obviously don't put as much thought into the stuff anymore. But they still want to charge us a significant amount of money for that stuff, which is unfortunate, because it's really going to start to alienate a lot of collectors, like I've always said, which is starting to do for me, and it's starting to do with other people who are backing out of the hobby, or backing out of Star Wars Hasbro specifically, because they're just sick of it. where they're just trying to gain more, they're just trying to take total advantage of this uptick in action figure collecting with the new collector and trying to give them these other things that are less important, like credit collection, not so much the archive, but carbonized and those type of things. So it's unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't end the hobby. Like, here it is. This is what I was talking about. So there looks like there's going to be a third deluxe Return of the Jedi 40th figure. So we already know about the Boba Fett. We already know about the Rebel Commando, which might be, Captain Rex. We don't know. But they did use the picture of what is supposedly Captain Rex as an old man in Return of the Jedi. It's also probably going to have multiple faces and stuff. So, just like the Hoth one. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's something awesome. I don't know. That's a good question. What do you guys think it is? What would make a good deluxe figure for 40th anniversary? Now, think about it this way. It has to be a repack. It's not going to be a new figure. The new figures are already going to be the Commando and Wicket. So it's got to be something that's a repack. Gamorrean Guard, I was actually just looking at my Gamorrean Guard the other day, and I was like, they didn't include this for some reason. So it definitely could be a Gamorrean Guard. That would be, and if they did do that, I would not be surprised, because it would be. Yeah, so I don't know if it's coming with, I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if it's coming with a bunch of accessories or something, because it has to be to justify this price point, right? It could be. Yep, Rancor Keeper with bones. I'm in. Oh, I'd love this, but it's not expensive enough. So they should have re-released the Emperor on his throne, but he's already in the 40th anniversary lineup. Not to mention the fact that before the price hikes, that was $39.99. So, it won't be the Emperor and his throne. Although I think they should just throw that back up for pre-order on Amazon, because that goes for ridiculous dough. But I can't think of something else that it could be, unless it's like the probe droid, or I want this. They should do this. Yeah, the blue line Jabba was just the Jabba in the box. But again, that might have been, was it 30? It might have been $40. So they'd probably be more expensive than $33.99. Not to mention if they put Salacious Crumb in there. So, yep, this is what this guy nailed it. Who is it? So Deluxe Lando. You should have known. Deluxe Lando. So I don't know what it's going to be. My best guess would be Gammy Guard. It's just such an obvious. It's an obvious guess. Although they probably would ask for more. I wonder if they would ask for more than $33.99 if it was the Gammy Guard. But I think that's a really good guess. So there was a Tauntaun they released, but it wouldn't be for the Return of the Jedi. There was a Tauntaun that they released Han and a Tauntaun in a set during the Blue Line, and they haven't re-released a Tauntaun yet, which I think they should do. I mean, it seems like something they would do. Ewok with extra heads. Maybe it's Ewok in the thing, and the glider. Yeah, they should release this. This is what they should do. Jedi Luke and Han in the white shirt that's got like it's like yellow from his like sweat and carbonite. Chewie. Prisoner Chewie. There's already Chewie though in the thing. Prisoner Chewie. Yep. I thought about that too. They just put the one that was supposed to be for the HasLab with the coin on it. It's a Power of the Force card. I'd buy that. I'd buy that in a second. If you put figures on the Power of the Force card with the coin, I will buy it. Because those were the figures that were on the shelves when I was a kid. Where is he? Thanks so much, dude. Not a fan of memberships, but since you dropped the $9.99, maybe I can put you in the giveaway. Emperor on the Throne. Yeah. That should be re-released immediately. Put it back up on Amazon. People will buy it. So this is what I thought they were going to do with the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi Vader. Which, well, I guess I didn't think. I just hoped. Yeah. Like, I call him Ice Cream Head Vader. With the helmet comes off, damaged. I thought that was what they were going to do. So some of the droids in the torture chamber. Yeah. The torture chamber. Or the... Oh, yeah, that was from Empire. We can do a deluxe Royal Guard. I was kind of surprised the Royal Guard didn't make it on one of the lists too, actually. So maybe there is a third wave. I don't know. They could do a third wave. Yeah, so I was like, I can't even remember. I remember seeing the shelves, but I was like 2 to 3 years old. Maybe, yeah. But I remember being in Toys R Us, or maybe even KB Toys, and the walls are filled with Star Wars, and everything is Star Wars. They had like all the figures. Insane amount, so much stuff. That's interesting. There's not a 3PO release this time either. So I don't know if would they do it with the throne? Maybe they can do 3PO with Salacious Crumb and with his eye coming out and the green shit on him. You know, they released that 2-pack in one of the lines. I have it, I forget. Was it Legacy Collection? There we go. We got Wedge. I can do that too. Who knows what line this was? I think they might have done it twice. Not the 3PO with the Ewok throne, but 3PO. But they did it with him with a throne in the Saga collection, I think. Yeah, they did that in one of the. I have it. I forget. I think it was the Saga or the Trilogy collection. But yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, because 3PO usually gets a release in these. So I don't remember. It was an old set. They had 3PO and Salacious Crumb, and he had an eye coming out, and they had that green crap. Remember the green crap that's on him? I forget. Throne 3PO. Ewok 2-pack. Force Ghost Anakin. The old Anakin from before they put it in the thing. Before they put in the new Anakin. Remember the old guy? With the old Ewok song? Do you guys remember the first Ewok song? It was so much better. There you go. There's a good one. Deluxe knee numb. Deluxe knee numb. That'd be great. So yeah, how about the old Ewok song? Num num. That was great. So much better than the new ending that they did. I don't know why they changed it. So yeah, that could be so much. I hope we figure out. Here's look at here. This is what I was also mentioning. We might have talked about this last time. So yeah, the Black Series won't. There's Black Series and/or figures coming soon, which could be some of the reasons why some of these figures got canceled to make some room in the factories to get some of this stuff done for the series. Before we get to that, each 40th anniversary has had a vehicle, right? They did the snow speeder. What did they do for the first one? Was it the Luke speeder? Oh my god, you're crazy. No, you're insane. Insane. Boo. Boo this take. But anyway, so was it Luke's? Was it specifically for the 40th anniversary though? I don't understand. I don't remember. Did they do it Luke speeder for the 40th anniversary, or was Luke speeder already coming out? Okay, that's the one we're talking about, right? The convention one, and then they released it in the main line as a vehicle. No worries. No worries, man. Just busting balls. So right. So I don't know if that was specifically for the 40th anniversary, but they did get so the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back did get a bunch of extra releases like the probe droid and the snow speeder vehicle. So hopefully we get some things like that. I don't know what they would release though for the Black Series. Is there a smaller vehicle that they could release? Yeah. Huh. This puts it up. It puts it in perspective. Rex died so Garbo Andor could live. Yeah, I don't remember if it had 40th anniversary logos on it, but it looked like. But like I said, they did the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Empire Strikes Back did get additional releases that weren't specifically for the 40th, like just the 40th figure. So hopefully we can get some stuff that are. Oh, I know what they'll probably do. They'll probably do a Black Series. They'll re-release the Black Series, even though it's been it's been yeah. You beat me to it. You beat me to it. Yeah, the speeder bike has been announced for TVC. I bet they do one for Black Series because they've done it before. They repainted for the Mandalorian, and they'll release for the Black Series. That will probably be their mini vehicle. Because it's cheap. They already got the mold, and they just have to repaint it. Yep. Yeah, maybe they'll put Endor Luke on it. Yeah. I think that's what it will be. Because is there other than no, so like a skiff would be too big. What else could they from the movie that is a vehicle that they could release for the 40th? Oh, did you guys see this? I saw these at the store the other day. Twilight Zone figures from Biff Bang Pow. Pretty cool. But Ewok Glider, yeah. Chicken Walker. No, they won't do that. It's too big. Oh, you're right. So it is in the Heroes of Endor set. Give me the Moloch. Yeah, Jabba Sand Cruiser. Maybe they can do. The A-Wing is the smallest ship that they got, but I think it might be big. Who's the pilot for the A-Wing that crashed? I'm here. Who was that guy? What was his name? Wait, so right there we go. So we talked about this last week. There's the Cassian Imperial Officer Disguise exclusive coming. So, and there's this. It's a Shore Trooper, Andor Shore Trooper, which looks like he's just got extra paint up here, which makes him different. Great, which is a Target exclusive, I guess. So it definitely seems like they're trying to make space for the in the factories for this Andor stuff. TIE Interceptor, hell yeah. You know what we need is they should just go all out and do the Star Destroyer. I always wanted one of those. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we would. I feel like we knew about the Snowspeeder. But what also happened with the Snowspeeder? I mean, what was I going to say? Oh yes, so the Snowspeeder is actually going up in price. I noticed. It's much more than it's not much more, but it's more than retail now. Because it's awesome, and it didn't get as much love as it deserved when it came out. So the Death Trooper 4-pack just arrived for me. The Shore Trooper one arrived shortly before that. So yes, I'm hope yes. So what was I going to say about it? Oh, the Clone Trooper one. It said on my order that it's preparing. So maybe those are coming soon. I don't know, but the Clone Trooper one is probably the one that people are most excited about. So maybe that'll be soon. That would be pretty cool. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but this was revealed today. Marvel Legends Retro Ghost Rider with some extra stuff. Some extra exclusives and stuff. Exclusive accessories and stuff. So yeah, I think I've been saying this for a long time, and I think you're right. If Black Series needs more multi-packs of figures that, and let me rephrase, that aren't super overpriced. Like, you can't give us 4 figures for $120. You know what I mean? Like, they tried to do the 4-pack of the Senate Guards, the Senate Guards, and that didn't go over so well. But that was when figures were $20, and it was $80, and it was an exclusive. Not to mention the fact that the cardboard for the box was so super thin that it just felt flimsy, and all of them were banged up. I think if you took a little bit more care for the stuff, then potentially more people would have it would be more popular, because it did start to hit clearance. Snowspeeder was awesome. It's worth the money. It's definitely worth the money. It was a good little vehicle they put together. Where was oh, did you guys see this? Hot Toys Grand Inquisitor coming. I don't collect Hot Toys, but I know the Hot Toys collectors are out there. So that should be cool. And then most of this is about canceled stuff. And then we showed this and the Droid Factory stuff. Is anyone excited for this concept series? Yep, this is what it is. So yes, how the Mexico 4-pack. Yes, the Mexico 4-pack. The Mexico 4-pack was Wave 2 of the orange line, all the figures in Wave 2. It goes for buku dollars right now. It was Boba Fett, Han, Slave Leia, and Greedo, which is Wave 2 of the orange line, the second line of Black Series ever. And you could only get it at Walmart in Mexico. And you're going to pay $400 or $500 for it probably right about now. And maybe you could get lucky and find one for maybe $350. But somebody was showing me pictures of one that they had that was AFA graded that cost them so much money, but it was awesome. But yeah, it was back when Slave Leia and Greedo and Han, they were all peg warmers, and the only figure of the wave that was selling was Boba Fett, but there was only one Boba Fett in per box, so all the other figures were left on the shelves, and all the Boba Fetts were gone, and they were the first peg warmers, Slave Leia, Greedo, Han. Yep. You get Fox there for $20 at GameStop. Good old Fox. Yes, Darth. Yeah, that should be. This is why I don't understand how they're making some of these decisions. Like, we don't need a Force Awakens Han with a new face, or we got a New Hope Leia. There's a Skiff Guard Lando. Like, nobody's asking for this stuff right now. Nobody's like, oh man, I really need a Force Awakens Han with a better face. Like, nobody said that. But what people are saying is we need a Dr. Aphra, we need Fox, we need Captain Rex, which they just canceled. We need those figures. We need those figures re-released because they're super expensive. Fox is like $80. You get Fox for about $80 now. I would much rather have the concept series than the credit collection. You're right. Yes, I would too. I know this isn't 100%. This 2-pack isn't 100% accurate to what the concept was. So I think that's why they say it was based on the concept art. So I don't know. I forgot how much this thing is, but if it's too expensive, I'm definitely out. Yeah, so I was always very pro like a Delta Squad 4-pack. I'd still buy it, but yeah, we can get 4-packs. They do a second one for Clone Troopers. The Clone Trooper original one, which is the Order 66 4-pack, will still run you like $350 or $400, and that was an exclusive to Entertainment Earth. And I do remember at the time they could barely get rid of them. They were on sale for $50. They were on sale for as low as $35 for the 4-pack at one point. and now it's like 400. Yeah, Sand Trooper is a good one. Sand Trooper is a good one. So it would probably be the one that was in stores because the Comic-Con one wasn't photoreal tech. They'd probably do the photoreal tech one, which was the basic line release. Although the Comic-Con head sculpt of Rex, which is not photoreal tech, is probably their best head sculpt, not photoreal tech ever. Yeah, Thrawn in a Rebels box is actually pretty cool. That'd be a great idea. So Sand Trooper with the orange pauldron, yes, the black pauldron and the white, yeah. So both of them. You can still buy Thrawn right now. You can still buy Thrawn right now for like $25. Yeah, the pauldron troopers. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So they did, yes, and they did that for Luke as well. But I'm told that the Luke head sculpt is garbage. But I haven't looked at mine's in a container in my room, so I have no idea. Some people told me the head sculpt is garbage. I don't, but I don't know. Um. Let me see. Oh, you get the 4-pack for $70? That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. Yeah, so we've talked about this before. They need to do an army wave. They need to do I said it before. I know the Out of the Basement guys have said it before that they really need to do like the army builder line. Which they said they were planning on doing, but they started to do with Marvel Legends, which is the army building figures, sell them on Hasbro Pulse or whatever for 15 or $16 or whatever they do for the Marvel Legend ones. Always have the Imperial Stormtrooper and Shore Troopers and all the other ones just always available for people so they can continue to buy them instead of just re-releasing them and canceling them and re-releasing them. Just always, you should always be able to buy an Imperial Stormtrooper. Like that's just the way I feel about it. It shouldn't be something that only comes out sometimes. Yeah, the cancellations terrible for everybody involved, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. We talked about it. It's just it's such bad news, especially for the Captain Rex. That's probably the worst one since it's been available for pre-order or was started to be available for pre-order so long ago. Uh I had pre-orders of it for Big Bad Toy Store. It's such a bad look. And it's unfair to retailers, it's unfair to collectors who really want it, and and it seems like they're backing out of those just to make more room for their repaint and repack figures so that they can get produced quicker and they can get produced on time, and indoor figures probably. So they scrapped a bunch of good figures that people love. Um, I think it's very unfortunate. Yeah, Death Star Gunner, because we love this junk. We love it. And the HS Figure Arts figures for Star Wars Visions were like $85. What's up, Mr. Syntastic's nerdy collecting? What's up? Uh-oh. All right. General Veers and General Piet. Sure, we can get more releases of those. Yeah, this is crazy. So any of those, so hopefully this is what we start getting re-releases of for TVC as we get closer to the Return of the Jedi. I don't know if when so Weequay and a bunch of those other guys who were just like skiff guard guys and stuff that were from the old TVC were like 10, 15, maybe $20 each until the barge was announced. And then they all skyrocketed to crazy money because I watched this happen on eBay while I was trying to buy some TVC figures that I didn't have at the time. They shot up to 70, 80, $90 in very quickly when people are trying to populate their barges. Oops. All right, here we go. Oh, more sex bots. I missed them. God, they love this. They love our stuff. They love listening in. Oh yeah. So nobody's gonna have it, unfortunately. Rex is it. That's done. It's over. Oh, now that hurts. I gave my hunter and my crosshair to a friend and pre-ordered them again. Oh, there you go. I gotta go to Walmart in Mexico. It seems like that's where the deals happen. I gotta get down there. Yeah, a generic Imperial officer. That's a great idea. We do need one. We need a generic one. Yeah, so hopefully this happens. I'm hoping for this. The Return of the Jedi. We need tons of Jabba Palace and barge figs. That would be awesome, especially with the Jabba throne room. Yeah, I feel the same. Oh, you reported the sex bots? Jeez. Thank you. Sex bots all over the place. So yeah, well, it wasn't. It's been secretly announced. It's been secretly announced. There is a TVC and Black Series Star Killer coming. By according to Yak Face, they said in a slightly sneakily way, the way that they do, so that they don't get banned or sued or have their account canceled. Because Hasbro's like that, and Mattel. But yeah, so where's my thing here? So I don't know. So it's getting around 4:00. So I wanted to do some of these giveaways here. I gotta kind of think about them to do it. But like I said, I have 4 members only giveaways, and I have 1 for everybody else. So oh, we haven't even. I don't even know. I hope they make an all new mold. I have no idea. So maybe it's deluxe. Yeah. I hope that it's a 2-in-1. I hope at least the TVC one is, although their history shows that they're not going to do that. Just like, the Fordo figure was a 2-in-1 figure. And then when they re-released it, it was only one version of them. Hopefully they released the second version. I'm assuming because the original TVC Star Killer came with so many accessories, they're just gonna, make it be one version of Star Killer. But hopefully we'll get 2-in-1s. Yeah, so this is partially the reason why I think they canceled them is because they want you to buy the season 2 ones. They want you to buy the season 2 ones. They're coming. Rex is probably in it too. Probably get another Rex, or I'm sure they're working a thing out with Disney and Hasbro where they're like, "Hey, throw in Rex somehow so we can do another figure." So they'll yeah. So cancel if you have pre-orders. You'll cancel that. You'll cancel those, or they'll cancel those. Then you'll buy the new Hunter or Crosshair, and then they'll probably release the old Hunter and Crosshair in the archive line or something, and then you'll buy those. So they'll get the sale out of you anyway. That also reminds me that I did not text you, Joey, and I should have, and I have stuff for you at the house if you still want it. I gotta get we gotta get together so I can give that to you. Yeah, I think maybe they could make it a Boba Fett one. I think they could have left it the same as it is, and they could have made it successful, but they screwed it up. You know. All right, so hold on, let me just read the rest of these here. Yeah, we were just talking about it. The Mexico Walmart 4-pack. It was 1,000 pesos, right? And it's now going for like $400, $500, $600. So I'm hoping it's an normal figure and it's not gaming greats. I really hope so. That'd be so disappointing if it was gaming greats and they made it a Frankenstein. Yeah, there you go. So the same thing. Yeah, reboot, yes. Rancor reboot. You see what's funny is the Rancor failed, and then they did this lightsaber, and we saw how terrible Black Series HasLabs could be, and everybody's like, "Bring back the Rancor! Do the Rancor! We'll back it! We'll back it!" It's crazy. Yeah, so the same thing happened with Wolf. You're right. So Wolf was another figure that was going for over $100, and then they re-released it, and now he's only like $20. But they fumbled the ball when it comes to Rex, and they were gonna do that, but they didn't. Wow. So look at that. So the demand is there. What is this? 8 years ago, if you told me the Slave Leia and Greedo from the first wave of Black Series would one day be worth a small fortune on the secondary market, I would have laughed. Yeah, so not so much the Greedo, but the Slave Leia is actually worth pretty much. Huh. Can't wait for a few of the Rancors. The slip into the wild. Yeah. I wonder how much they're going to be. All right. So I want to kind of do some of these giveaways, although I don't want to end the live stream if you guys still have stuff you want to talk about or questions, or whatever. But I just want to, if you bear with me for 1 second here. I just wanted to check something out about the giveaways here, because I want to make sure that I do those today. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much what it feels like they do. They take the least valuable figures and they want to repack those, and they like the expensive ones they completely skip. It took them how many waves of TVC repacks to finally do one that was like one of the expensive ones? It took them forever. It was like 6 or 7 repack waves before they did one. And I think the one that they did took a fan vote, if I remember correctly, and they made us choose one out of all the ones that should be released, if I remember, which might have been the Shea Vizsla. All right, let me see here. Let me see. Okay, cool. All right. I'm back. Right? Maybe put the saddle be one of the tiers. Yes. Do we think you think any figures in the new packaging from? Oh, wait a second. Well, here's the thing. So no. Wait. No. There's an Attack of the Clones one. It's one of the clones. I mean, clone troopers. Is one of the clone troopers? Maybe the clone trooper lieutenant. There's definitely one Attack of the Clones one. Is there a Revenge of the Sith one? I don't remember. But here's the thing, though. They're switching to. Well, it depends what you mean, because in the new packaging, yes, but it's going to be windowless, right? Because I don't think there's any due out from those movies before the new packaging is supposed to be starting. So I think that I think it was the clone trooper lieutenant, or maybe the phase 1 clone trooper. There was somebody that was Attack of the Clones, and it was like a maroon color. I don't remember. I don't think there was a Revenge of the. Was there? I'd have to double check. Yeah, so no Return of the Jedi, Revenge of the Sith figures in Galaxy Packaging yet. Yeah, so we need the figures that we've Palpatine has been so underrepresented. Like, how many different versions of Palpatine are there in the prequels? And we have like none of them. There's so many different versions, but we have none of. I don't understand why you would skip that. Like the main bad guy, we're just gonna skip completely. Wait, what? Hawk? Who's Hawk? What am I missing? Wait. Hawk? Yeah, so the clone trooper and lieutenant are both Attack of the Clones. Lucasfilm hates the OT and the prequels. Clone pilot, clone pilot Hawk. Oh, right. Yeah, from the Target. Yeah, I remember now. We need a bunch of Palpatines from the prequels. I would love to get some of those. There's so many versions of him. One of the ones the suggestions I really like is somebody suggested that it's like the arrest scene Palpatine, where you first see his like mangled face, and like it had swappable heads, like 2 versions of him in the arrest scene. That'd be pretty cool. But there's so many others. He has so many outfits, and it's a shame that we don't have more figures for him. It's actually he's Palpatine from The Rise of Skywalker is one of the only figures that I wanted from The Rise of Skywalker. I wanted the decrepit, injured one and Super Sheev, and we didn't get either one of them. So it was I thought we got cheated out of like, but they of course they shoved Janet and Zori Bliss down our throats. So Zori Bliss was doubled up in her wave. She might have been repacked in the next wave too. I've had to double check, but had to get those on the shelves just so I could peg warm. But no, the villain, the main villain from the 9-movie saga. No, we're not going to release him. Why would we do that? Seems stupid. I remember Yeah. Before it was digitally replaced. Yeah. All right. So now that we have a lull in the comments, I'm gonna start giving stuff away. Now, yeah, we got those. We got the Emperor Guards from. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm thinking of not the Rise of Skywalker. I'm thinking of the earlier movies. You're right. So yeah, so the Umbra Trooper, the Umbra operative from GameStop. It's pretty cool, and it's order it now because for some reason it's really sought after. Last time I checked, it's like $50 on eBay. So definitely one you don't want to skip because it might get super expensive. I don't know why they don't sell more prequel trilogy figures in general, but you're always going to sell the bad guys. Bad guys sell. Nice. Deluxe Black Series Womp Rat. Why not? $30, $35. All right. So I'm gonna give these things away. I'm gonna randomly choose people on the thing here. Like I said, it's 4 of them are members only. One of them is for so the members only one. I'm just gonna choose from my list of members over there. I'm kind of just gonna close my eyes and go up and down on the thing there and see where my mouse has landed on because I'm not gonna enter them in a thing there. Although I probably should just give them numbers and enter them in a random number. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. I probably should have set it up before, but I want to give away this stuff because I bought it specifically to give away. So like I said, only members for these ones. If you want to join up real quick, before I do this, I'll give you a couple minutes. We're gonna give the Obi-Wan Kenobi series Vader away. We're gonna give the Obi-Wan Kenobi series Wandering Jedi away. We're gonna give the Obi-Wan Kenobi series Vader away. And we're going to give you a minty fresh Bad Boy Big Bad Toy Store exclusive ARC Trooper TVC collector grade in. And then for everybody else, I have the TVC Wandering Jedi TVC figure. All right, so I just want to comment on this one too. Here. I want an archive HUD Slayer layer too. And it's probably going to happen eventually. I think I really wanted her in the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi. I wanted her on the card with the TVC picture that they used with her like killing someone. I think that was awesome. I would have bought that in a second. Hopefully they release it. They re-released the TVC one for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I'd really like that because that's one of my just one of my favorite cards from the TVC. Love that one. All right, here we go. So we're gonna give away. This one first. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Wandering Jedi. Just for members, I'm gonna go check it right now. You don't need to be in here to win it because I know that some people live in different countries and they can't be in the chats. Yeah, me too. It needs to come. And you know what? It could if you want to talk about Leia's that could use a new head sculpt from Photoreal Tech, that one desperately needs it. That one is rough. But yeah, I think I wish they would. I wish they released it already. I wish they released it instead of some of the other figures that they released. No, we will. That stuff, that Leia thing was a bunch of hype. We'll get one. No, I think it was a bunch of hype. I guess he said we don't ever. No, I think it was a bunch of nonsense to get you to talk about it. Unfortunately, I forgot the details about it, but I remember that was my final conclusion about it. I got to go look it up again. But let's give away the Wandering Jedi. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get to the members list. All right. So. Oh, all right. So, Wandering Jedi. I don't know if he's in here. Is Pop Dude in here? Pop Dude. Pop Dude. I think that's what his name was. Let me double check. Yeah, it's Pop Dude. Pop Dude. Probably not here. That's okay. I will contact you and I will mail this out to you. Oh, we better. We better get this is like the number one slacking. Super Battle Droid needs to come because so Super Battle Droid needs to happen. People have been asking for it. I've been asking for it. I think you can release it in several different paint jobs. So I don't know if this is 100% true. Is it putting the logo on a Slave Leia figure? I don't know if that's 100% true. Pornbot exclusive. Slave Leia Pornbot exclusive. Hold on, I better write down who won this because I don't want to forget because he's not in here. All right. Pop Dude got Black Series Wandering Jedi. Okay, that's one. Let me see here. Level 2 Mario. So what I'm going to start doing soon too, just so everybody knows, is that I got a schedule with the Mario. I don't know if he's still in here. I got a schedule the live streams with the level 2 and level 3 guys. So we can get a time that everybody works, and I've said that there would be a giveaway during there, and that's true. We don't have very many of you, but I wanted to make sure that you guys get what I said you're going to get. So I do need to speak with you. It's hard to message people when you're on Facebook, on YouTube. So it's hard to talk to people if you don't talk to them like through the comments. All right, we'll give away Vader, Kenobi Vader. It's not mint though. It's got a little thing there. Hold on, let me see. There, you see, it's not 100. So Vader, giving away. Let's see. We'll go to the list. Let's see. All right, Ed 5. Ed 5. See if he's in here. Ed 5. Oh, I know he's not in here now that I think about it. Ed 5 is he lives in Australia. So that's gonna cost me. Vader Black Series. All right. Let me do this one. What is this? Oh, ARC Trooper. ARC Trooper. ARC Trooper. Let's see. Bang these one out pretty quick. All right, hold on. Let me do it again. Here we go. All right. Oh, is he in here? Let's see. Darth Educator. Darth Educator? No, Ed's not dead. Ed just lives far away. Darth Educator. It was like some numbers after it too, but I don't remember what it was. 2208. Darth Educator, you in here? Oh, I spelled that wrong. Darth Educator. Oh, nice, Darth Educator. Yeah, you won the collector grade ARC Trooper. Nice, dude. Nice. You're also a new member, so congratulations, man. Johnny 509. So Darth Educator. Let me see here. Do you follow me on Facebook? On Instagram? I'm assuming that you don't, which is fine. If you do, you can message me on there, or you can email me at Toy Collector Star Wars, which is also my Instagram handle. Boom, right there. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Oh, you do. So just message me message me on Instagram and say that you won, and tell me what you did win. Remember what you won is the ARC Trooper, because I'm gonna forget and I don't want to have to watch the video again to see what you won. So, all right, we got one more for the members, and then we got one more for the members, and we got one more for everybody else. This is the Kenobi Vader, which I found in Walmart yesterday or the day before. So we'll give that one away. Let me see. All right. Oh, Chris Berman. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. Where is he? Chris Burnham. All right, so I kind of know who that is on Instagram, so I will message him. I doubt he's in here. Okay, so Chris Burnham. Let me write that down. I want to make sure. Burnham got the TVC. Vader and Darth Educator. What did you get? You got the ARC Trooper. All right, so we got one more. It's for everybody. Wandering Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wandering Jedi. We got one. Let me think of a question. All right, so let's see. I think this is getting to be a pretty popular question. Let me ask you, what was the last movie that you watched? Last movie that you got? The correct answer. Last movie that you watched. The correct answer gets the giveaway. And that's for everybody, not just members. Everybody can enter this one. The last movie that you watched. Are these movies that you're answering? Oh, no. All right, so somebody already won. But I will let other people keep going just in case there's a better answer, but I do have an eye on one. Wow, I still haven't watched Prey. I forgot you guys told me to watch Prey. Transformers movie. Nice. Oh, is that new Elvis movie with Tom Hanks in it? All right, so we do have a winner. Wild Things on 4K is the correct answer. You cannot go wrong with that. That is the right answer every time. You cannot go wrong watching that. And in 4K, that must have been incredible. Good for you, sir. So, Mr. Syntastic's Nerdy Collecting, you have won. Syntastic's Nerdy Collecting. Do you, Mr. Syntastic? Nerdy. So, do you follow me on Instagram by chance? Because if you do, yeah, Mr. S. All right, you do. Okay. Yes, please do. And let me know what you won. It was the TVC Wandering Jedi. Okay. Mr. Fantastic. Sweet. All right. That's the giveaways I have for today. Did you guys give me your opinion of this? How do you guys feel about this? And if you're excited about these, the this thing here, the concept series. Oh, if you when you message me, I just need your address or where you want me to mail it, so I can get it out to you. That's all. Barf. Wow. All right, we got a barf. Okay. I don't know. I think it's all right. I think that I know that it's not completely accurate. Oh, there was a question I wanted to ask you guys. The hardcore clone trooper people. Yeah, if it was just the Vader, I would buy it too. I feel the same. It was just the Vader, I would buy it too. So I don't know. I think it's decent enough. I just don't. I forgot what the price is. Yeah, I feel the same. You got to draw the line somewhere. You know, I can't get everything anymore. Yeah, right. This is what I'm saying. Shane didn't go all out on the concept figures, like the 30th anniversary concept figures. Like those are awesome. You know, it showed you a lot of different things that you didn't know. Like that's what the concepts were. So I just know it's going to be super overpriced. That's you can always swap Kenobi's head. True. That's what I think about it. You know. So we'll see. But what was I going to ask you? Oh yes. So the clone trooper guys. So I was talking to somebody who was telling me that in some of the most recent clone trooper releases for Black Series, Hasbro had put the left shin on the right and the right shin on the left, and they keep doing it for the figures. Is that correct? Because I don't want to. Like I said, all my stuff's in bins. So I don't. I didn't notice it. I was just wondering if you guys did. I know there's some hardcore clones guys in here. Wow, they did do that, huh? I gotta go check it out. I gotta go check out my old figures. But they have done that, huh? Multiple times. That's interesting to me. That is interesting. What a move. Hasbro is... Yeah, Rex and the Jet Troopers, right, that's what I heard. Oh, this is interesting. They do that to the legs don't bow inwards, which is bad news if you even... that sucks. You gotta put the legs on backwards so they don't bow inwards? Interesting. Wow, okay. Interesting. So, okay. I was very curious. I heard about that earlier, and I was like, what? Wow, which was this? Is this an archive? Is this an archive, Cody, or is it the first original release? So let me see here if I can get a picture of somebody's oh, I can't tell. So I'm looking at a picture, I can't tell. Rebels Ahsoka. What about General Grievous? General Grievous. And this guy too, huh? Well, I can't tell. I'm gonna have to look at mine. I'm gonna have to look at mine. Really? I haven't tried yet. Mine's still downstairs in the box. Oh, do they? K2SO. I can imagine that one doesn't stand very well because he's got such thin legs and then like a more heavier upper body, and he's taller. So that makes sense. Yeah, battle droids. Yeah, mine too. Battle droids, just because they're so thin and light and skinny. So that makes sense. So did anybody buy anything that was not Star Wars recently? Really? Mace is tough to stand? Security droid. Oh, you gotta find that sweet spot. Yeah. Battle droids. A display stand. That'll help for sure. I have some of these. I have some of the Halo figures. Oh, Christ. We should have talked about that. Yes. Mine are on the way. I got the shipping alert that my NECA exclusives are coming for San Diego Comic-Con. Did everybody else get? I forgot. We're not all collect NECA turtles. I don't know why you wouldn't. because they're awesome. But yeah, the NECA Turtle 4-pack, pretty cool. They had some other ones. Oh, they had the John Carpenter's The Thing poster figure with the lights coming out from his face that lights up. They had Greta in the wedding dress. They had a few other things. Preordered NECA Dracula. Yeah. So I had, oh, nice. So you got this guy, got the Dracula, you get the Mummy. I gave my father the Mummy and the black and white Wolfman and black and white Frankenstein. So those are pretty cool. Winch for my truck. Walmart exclusive Transformers. Jeez. I feel so bad when people bring up Transformers. I'm like, okay. I know nothing. I literally know nothing. I forgot to order the His tank. I forgot. It was there on the last day, and I'm like, I gotta do this today, and I completely forgot. Token Razor cartoon or the other one? So, the other one, right? Because that came at the same time as the Ooze accessory pack. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. They have so many releases, but you know what? Just order what's out, because you can't start collecting ones that were out a while ago, because they go for crazy money. Just get what's out at the moment. His tank, yeah, the His tank, yeah. Yep. Forgot. That's why you don't wait till the last minute for that stuff. You just do it. Don't feel bad for mentioning it. That was just my stupidity. Super 7 Turtles. Yeah, I have a few of those. They might be better than NECA. Yeah. You know what? I bought them when the first couple waves were when they were $45, which I could justify, and now they're $55, and I'm just like, I'm out on them. But they are cool. And when they first came out, the wave 1 and wave 2 were going for like $100. So you were like, wow, I have to start making sure I get these, because the secondary market was crazy. It's slowed down since then, but they were crazy. Yeah. I don't know if I trust Best Buy's online inventory information. Yeah, so they re-released the Splinter one with Shredder, which you would think would be a big time seller, but they've flooded the market with it, so now it just costs regular price. I got some sitting at some of the Walmarts near me too. Yeah, so yeah, so I meant $100 on the secondary market, but yeah, so they also, yeah, they fluctuate in price a little bit. So, but I got Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. Casey Jones, I think. Those are the 4 I have. Look pretty cool. They're awesome. They have a ton of accessories. But yeah, that's. I'm glad I didn't get into them, because I didn't know they were gonna. They originally said they were only gonna do a couple waves, right, or 3, and now we're on wave 7 or something. So I'm glad I didn't start getting into them where I needed them all. So it also helps that they don't show up in stores, so you don't have to see them and be like, I'm not gonna buy it. I can't buy that. Although they do have them at comic shops. The comic shop I go to has them. So in that way, it's dangerous to go in there. Although some of the prices are pretty high. So yeah. Anything else you guys wanted to talk about or questions? Oh. Yeah, it's tough. I don't know how many $56 turtle figures I want. There you go. Nice. That's how you do it. That's a nice friend. He gave that up. So I wish that figure was. I wish they released his Phase 2 armor. That would be awesome. It sucks that they turned the regular TVC version into just not a 2-in-1 figure. Unfortunate. So yeah, you know what I watched? You know what I watched the other night? I watched The Toxic Avenger for the first time in forever. How many Black Series figures do you have in total? So all of them, other than a select handful, 3 or 4 or 5. And then I used to have 2 of most of them. And then I used to have more than that of some of them. But I've cleaned house recently and I gave some away and stuff. So I had that's how many? A lot. And the same thing with TVC, except I didn't have all of the older versions of the TVC figures. I got into those TVC late, so I don't have all of those. Didn't have it to give up. You just bought one. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I forgot how crazy it was. Absolute Most Wanted. Absolute Most Wanted. Probably, this is so underwhelming, and I've said it so many times. My absolute, I want the ATST driver in the Black Series, but to say something more exciting than that, I guess maybe Star Killer is probably overdue. That's probably one of them. I made a huge list for the last live stream. I might have it. It had, oh shit. So, who else was on there? Pre-Vizsla. There was out of town stuff. What? Where is my note? Oh, here it is. So we did a list of wanted figures. So Death Star Gunner was on there. Yeah. Other versions of Rex. Oh, right. So Magna Guard. We wanted a Magna Guard. Clone Wars Bosk. I want a Clone Wars Bosk. I thought that would be cool. So there'll probably be a Black Series Mon Mothma coming for Andor. I would have to assume that, yes. For Andor first, I would say. I can't. This is what most of my collection looks like right now. You see that? It's all in bins like that. So I have nothing to show you, unfortunately, because it's all stuff like that. There's some cool stuff over there that I can see, though. But see that thing on the top there? That's a model of the Millennium Falcon from 1978. That's not put together but complete. Do I have all the vehicles? Large creatures. No, I'm missing the dewback. I don't have the dewback, and I don't have the Razor Crest. Big one to miss, right? I don't have the Razor Crest. I don't have dewback, but everything else I have. I would love that. I want a Death Star playset. I want a Star Destroyer. I want a friggin' TVC Star Destroyer. Oh, is it $27 to order the Sakura one? Oh no, you're right. So the dewback was for Black Series. The Razor Crest is for TVC, which I don't have. So yeah, so that's the only thing I don't have for Black Series is the dewback. I have everything else. Yeah, I have everything else. I don't have the. So the Luke Speeder came out with the same time as Ray's Speeder. I don't have the main release one, but I got the exclusive one, the one that comes in the box you can see through, and it was an exclusive for San Diego Comic-Con. I have that one instead, but it's the same speeder except for the one that I have has more features and is a little bit better. Yeah, that would be big. My fault. My bad, guys. See what happens. I think of can I collect both lines? So when I think of, well, do you have all the vehicles? I'm like, the only two vehicles I don't have is that dewback and Razor Crest. But just Black Series, then no. Oh, I see. Yeah, I got you on that, man. Yeah, it's crazy. The prices are insane now. Too crazy. Yeah, it would be way too big, but yes, I feel the same way. This would be awesome. So they had one on display at HasCon. It was a Death Star playset. Every room that was in one of the movies was set up in the set and like with the figures and diorama type of set. It was probably 5 feet by 5 feet. And it was awesome. And I would want that. Yeah, that's what they should do. We need a Palpatine. We need a Yoda fight Palpatine. We don't have that. Yep, just people keep saying this one too. That's a good one. They just don't like to do Black Series vehicles, and I can't really. Oh, you saw it? So you were there. You saw the Death Star. So you went to HasCon. Nice. Yes. Yes, it was awesome. So it was really big. So I don't know if they could do it for Black Series. They could probably do it for TVC though. It'd still be massive though. But yeah, that'd be something I would buy. I think that's awesome. I think it just goes to show you like how much time they're just wasting with these. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. How much time they're just wasting with these crappy decisions for HasLab. Like we could have done something. There's so many awesome things you could have done, and you decided to do the lightsaber. It just blows my mind. I don't know. So you guys got anything else you want to talk about? Because otherwise I'm going to get up. Can I get up? Maybe I'll do something else. What What are you guys doing tonight? That's a good question. What are you doing tonight? Anything awesome? I don't know in which way you mean, but he's definitely suspect. So I can't comment on that. I don't have any custom figures. I've never customized a figure before. My ex-girlfriend, who we kind of broke up, but she was more of like a figurine customizer. So she had some of that stuff. So like Mythic Legions and stuff was really cool for her. Oh, that's what I meant too. I meant that too. Classic car cruise. That sounds cool. Got it. So I'm probably not doing much. I'm gonna watch something on TV. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's the correct answer right there. Gonna try my luck with one of these sex bots. There you go. Yep. Yep. Me too. That's what I was talking about as well. There you go. I always wanted to try that. I think that's pretty cool. I think that really, I mean, I don't think Hasbro's feeling it, but they should put pressure on Hasbro to really step their game up, because now people can make their own stuff at home that looks great. Landspeeder Luke, who's not here right now, makes the greatest 3D printed stuff for Black Series. It's insane. Yeah, I just never got into the customizing thing. I know some people are really good at it. I know sometimes you can make a lot of figures that aren't released, and people take a lot of pride in it. Like at ChrisCon, there were people who were selling customs that you could tell, like, and they felt like to the heart. You could tell that they meant a lot to them. Are you gonna hit them all up? What mall are you going to? Taunton has a mall. Yeah, I want this guy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They should make that guy. He could look pretty awesome as a Black Series figure. Nice. Very cool. But back to this. I think that would look great as a Black Series figure. I think they could do something really cool with him. Same with like Squid Face. I think that they would make good Black Series figures. But who knows? Like, we'll ever get them. Oh, Dartmouth. Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough mall. They only got a couple of good stores left. Yeah. I appreciate your clarifications. Thank you. So, yeah, the Dartmouth Mall, I don't know if I've been to that one. I have to double check. I know I've been to Taunton, because I know there's like a Newberry in there. And something else. I know I had to go there for something. I've definitely hit it up. I've definitely been there for Toy Run before, Taunton. I don't know if I've been to the Dartmouth one. So yeah, I don't know. Looks like we're dying unless you guys get anything else. Medic droid with 8 arms. I like it. Yeah, that's a good idea. We need, yeah, the sergeant and the clone trooper captain, right? From the blue line? We probably should re-release those. Newberry, right? There's a Newberry in there. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh yeah. I never have any luck when I go to places looking for shoes. I can't find anything. Only thing decent they ever have is like Air Maxes. I never find any Jordans or anything anymore. They're impossible to find. Although, well, I just spoke about it. I just talked about it. All my entire collection looks like this. It's in these bins. That some of them I got tons more in my room, and I got more at my ex-girlfriend's house, and I got more at my ex-girlfriend's house. That's how much. Yeah, which I need to go pick up. So as soon as I have an opportunity to do that, and then I can go through the rest of it. But I sold so much stuff recently. It was all like doubles and triples and stuff, though. Cleans and blasters. I'm a little bit of both, but I have but nothing's up right now, like I said, because it's all in bins. Like I have, like right here, I have. Come here, buddy. Oh, stuck in the. There he is. Ah. There he is. See, he's right over here, but he was stuck in the thing there. So I got some of both, but I started out primarily as an opener, and then I got more mint box like, and now I'm more an opener. It kind of fluctuated. All right, so the toy vault. I've gone into the toy vault many times. So, yeah, so I go to the toy vault. They don't really fix their prices based on fluctuation. They'll just mark it, and then that's it. So they're not the best for Black Series or TVC, but they're really good for other stuff. So I generally, I'll look at a lot of their other stuff or their older stuff. They have a lot of older stuff in stock, which is kind of cool. But I don't really look at their Black Series or TVC stuff. It's overpriced. What's my favorite TVC or Black Series release this year? Wow, I'm so not good at time. That's what's going to kind of mess this up. Let me think here. Well, we've gotten a lot of good stuff this year, right? So let me think. See, I don't remember if so. Right, so it was that's right. That had to be last year. You're gonna ask that too. So let's see. So you know what was cool? Let's see. The 212th Trooper. That was pretty cool. I like when they do stuff like that. I like when they make releases like that. Let me think. FYE is the worst. The prices are crazy. Yeah, they're insane. Insane prices. So probably, let me think. The General Lando, right? That's everybody's favorite. That's a good one. Saw Gerrera. Let me think. I'm gonna have to go back and look. That's a good question, but this is super curious for me. Let me think. Jedi Patrol. That's a good one, right? They had some good waves recently, right? Let me think here. Let's look. Oh, okay. So Throne Room Boba Fett. I thought that was a good figure after everything that happened with it, but I thought that turned out to be pretty good, right? Let me think here. Not because we just talked about it, but so I really liked yeah, Tika all day. Thank you for that one. I do have a Tika though. So for the TVC, the Ahsoka was a great release. Let me think. What else came out this year? They had a bunch of good stuff. What else came out recently? Oh, the Boba Fett one was great, right? The Boba Fett, Deluxe Boba Fett. Tika versus Maka. Yeah, Moloch. What else was good? I know there's been a ton of good stuff. Yeah, it's like super expensive for a Tika. No thanks. Since the beginning of the year, let's see. Oh, Fennec Shand. I didn't see that on my phone, but I first saw that one. That was a good one. Archives 3 Zebra. Yeah. Death Watch Mandos. The Mandos are always good. They do a really good job on the Mandos. So you could kind of say those Mandos. Oh, the Tython Boba Fett was pretty good. Usual Mike, what's up, buddy? Look at nice. What time is it over there? For TVC, I'm talking about. So the deluxe one and the other ones too, but also the Mandalore one. So Ahsoka's they usually do a pretty good job on. I thought they were good at least. Let's see if I can see what else came out. Oh yeah, the Black Series Ahsoka, that was good. I don't know. They've done a lot of good figures this year, and they've done a lot of new figures this year. Yeah, there you go, and the Arc Trooper too. He was good. Gaming Grades TVC. Yeah, so the two of them just Internet Earth was just shipping two of them. It was the Stormtrooper Commander, and then what was the other one? The something Stormtrooper guy. Which I didn't. Wow. 7:07 a.m. on Sunday morning. Wowzers. Yeah, Black Series 4 though. That's one of what I just said. But yeah, so they've done a lot of as much as you can get to bust their balls. They did a lot of good figures this year. They did a lot of new figures so far this year. I just wish that they'd kind of concentrate more on that instead of giving us all the repacks. Although they're probably thinking they've spent so much money on new figures, maybe they're thinking we need to do more repacks to recoup some of this money that we spent on these molds. So I don't know. Wish the rest of Skywalker. Well, yeah. Umbra. There you go. This is TVC Umbra. TVC had a bunch of good ARC troopers. Yeah, the Umbra guy was good too. Very nice. Yeah, nice comparison too, right? That's funny. So I want to apologize to Mike, but we're pretty much winding down right here. I was about to end the chat. Yeah, Bit Fortuna, that was a good one. put this in his hand here. Come on, get in there. There we go. Good old yak. Yakety yak. So yeah, a lot of good stuff this year. It's unfortunate that Hasbro had to cancel all these things, though. Anyone else say? Anyone's got any other good ones that I'm blanking on? Yeah. So we got a ton of new stuff this year. And I don't know. Sorry, I got this yak in my face. Yak in my face. Yeah. So, yeah, they got a ton of new stuff. And, oh, nice. Look at this. You got to love the love. Got to love the love. So, yeah, so I'm probably going to wrap it up. If you won something, contact me. Tell me what you won. I will mail it to you next week, hopefully. And so the Jet Trooper, there you go. So we didn't talk HasLab wish list today, but we have spoken about it in live streams before. Because I think it was we have a couple times, because it was after talking about the HasLab lightsaber and how many great ideas that fans actually have for HasLab that were all just dismissed, and Hasbro went straight for something that nobody really asked for. Oh, you're welcome, man. No problem. No problem. I'll send it out as next week. So, we're probably not I'm not gonna start doing that today, because we're like 3 hours into the live stream right now and about to wrap it up here. But that is gonna be a good topic for another one, because I think that a lot of the fan ideas that were thrown around after the Rancor failed were great ideas. Yeah, I know there had to be a ton of pressure from Lucasfilm to do it, to make the decision that they did. Because I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't even consider the lightsabers to be Black Series. That's just something else. They call it Black Series, but that's not Black Series. Yes, if you don't sub or follow Mike, then you need to immediately. So get your Black Series news there. He's always on top of stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up today, because I need to get some food. This was a great live stream, though. I had a lot of fun with you guys. A lot of discussions that I wish we actually had a little bit more time to talk about some of the stuff, but it's getting kind of late for me. So, because we're working, the timer here says 3 hours and 8 minutes. Oh, this is great. Barth Educator. Usual Mike, love your videos. My wife and I always waiting for you to drop another video, Star Wars or G.I. Joe. Nice. But yeah, so I definitely had a great time. We'll be back here next Saturday at the same time, 2 p.m., which I might move back. We'll see. Because things start to, the number of people who are in here, kind of increases around 3 or 3:30, so I might move this back an hour. We'll see. Yeah, man, no problem, Mike. So, quick story about Mike. So, I was a new YouTuber, and I was making YouTube videos, and Mike put a clip of one of my videos on his channel in the news, and he talked about it. It was about the carbonized Mandalorian from Target, the Black Series one. And just one day, I came over and I turned my computer on, and I had like an extra like 300 subscribers. And I'm like, what the hell happened? And this was when I first started. So I didn't have like that. 300 was a huge jump in subscribers. And I found out it was because Mike played a clip of one of my videos in his video. So very much appreciate that, Mike. Thank you for all the support. So everyone should support Mike. He's a great guy in the community. So, like I said, we're going to wrap it up next week. We'll be here for the same time, but it will be 2 p.m. Eastern time next week. I hope to see you guys there. As always, I'm on Instagram. I'm pretty easily accessible on there. So if you guys want to hit me up, that's cool. And it was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you next week. All right, guys. I'll see you.